one thing you will notice, what I noticed, is that I have a tunnel vision on myself.
Mm-hmm.
Like getting the camps done with my Q hitting and everything, and didn't watch the map. I watched it back myself and saw so many opportunities where I thought, why didn't I saw that? I wouldn't have died if I saw that. And that's something I actually myself saw. But what I'm more curious about is I got many kills later on, or actually I got to 20 kills, and thought, how could I? I've actually thought I could win this by myself or trying to win it, but I didn't know how. So I'm not knowing how to close out games if I'm getting a lead, and there I always was stuck. I'm always stucking on this thing where I get a lead, where I know I can do damage and I can kill someone, even though they are fed or having much kills, but I don't know how I can close out the game.
Yeah,
So
with Evelynn in this particular MMR, actually it's funny. I've wrist issues, so obviously everyone knows I main Evelynn. Evelynn's the reason my channel
I
blew
love
up
Evelynn.
like
I love her
3 years
so
ago. I made a rework guide and then my channel just went boom.
much.
So I've always liked her since the rework heavily, and I played her before the rework too. But because of wrist issues, cannot play her too much. But if I don't Smurf, like TF Blade or whatever. I don't really like that. But I have my few accounts, and I leveled up one of them that I hadn't used, and I love using Evelynn in silver and gold. So it will be interesting to see how this game goes out, because I like it because you are usually free to scale. Like in this case, you're against a Kayn, a Yi, a Zed. These can be very frustrating, but if you get the drop on them, you one-shot them before they kill you. So I think
I actually thought about that game. Like, I want to get the Kayn to push out his transformation as long as I can, so he
yes.
doesn't can transform as early. So I actually tried to think about where is Kayn and
Okay.
can I counter gank him. I wasn't like, and I thought like, okay, I want to push be more at top side against the Yi, so the Yi can't get his scaling.
Yeah.
But he was so defensive and on the tower that I never had a chance to get something from him.
No,
It
I
was
hate that champion. Yeah. I mean, okay. So what do we want to do first? What's your plan here first? Because obviously you can start on blue, but with Evelynn you have the benefit of being able to just do
yeah.
Raptors or
At the
whatever.
first, I thought, okay, they have a Jhin brand bot lane, a Yi top lane. I know that he could just escape with the Q and everything at the early, and I don't think he will push out that far. And want to go blue buff so I can turn into a gank bot lane, because mid lane was Zed. I never thought about Zed because he just W's in the way.
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah.
And thought, okay, maybe if their bot lane is branched in, they will more likely to push. And if my bot lane is in danger, I can just go down there. Actually, I think of that often in the beginning, but then never do it. That's something I realized myself about. Why am I not doing what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's the big difference too. But even that's why I liked releasing those Twitch Rivals things on the gameplay channel, because it's the same thing for me. Even I mean that's the difference. Like I can give the options, but putting it into action in game, it takes a lot of discipline. It's a discipline of mine. But I like the idea here. So I did something similar against Kayn's and Evelyn's. I like to start on the same side, because this dude's gonna do red and Raptors pretty much.
I know that he
Always.
will be on
Yeah.
his red side. Yeah, I didn't know if he was going to Raptors first or red first.
Yeah.
Because I didn't look at the Master Yi top lane actually. I would have seen if
Yeah.
Master Yi on the lane
Exactly.
and bottom lane, I would have known.
Yeah.
But I didn't look at it. But I thought he will be in his red side. I just didn't thought that he make a full red side clear. That I wasn't aware of. I thought he made make red Raptors into blue side without the cracks.
I would
But
never expect that. Now in silver, you never know. but that's the benefit of having wards. So usually early, if you have something, you're not duo with anyone in the game, right?
no, I'm actually trying not to duo anymore.
Okay. Getting a ward on his Raptors would be huge. Like you come out of the base, 14 seconds, try and get a ward on the Raptors. Now, obviously, it's risky, right?
Scary with Evelynn early.
Yeah, it's scary. It's really an aggressive play, but I think you should, with the Q buffs, you should be fine, because you have range with your Q. It's an effectively range ability, right? You hit the Q on the if you put it down on Kayn's shows, you just Q him, you spike him, and you just keep the distance so he can never auto attack you. You'd be fine. But yeah, it is risky, but trying to get vision down on something so you know where he is would be very good. Now, I'm curious. I would try and still full clear. I wouldn't skip Gromp.
That's actually something I've thought about. Sometimes I think, okay, Gromp would be would good to take, and sometimes I don't take it.
You can just smite it.
I just think I know that Gromp gives me level 3 faster.
With the wolf, yeah.
But actually I'm going like the blue wolves, raptors red, and try to gank. I try to get to the bot lane as fast as possible to be there, so I let out the Gromp.
I would anticipate he does a full clear and you do full clear. If he does something weird, you can adapt to it. Like if you do a full clear and you end up, on your red buff and you're just finishing it, and he does something weird where he doesn't do a full clear and he shows in the bottom lane, you can just rotate, We can react to that. But I think the biggest thing you have here is we must get level 6. You must get ahead of this guy, and you will farm faster than him, way faster. And Evelynn's OP on this patch.
I died so often in the early. You will see, I actually died very often. I had more than mid to late game, but I died in the early often.
Yeah, we'll look at it. My only thing is, if you do W second, it's easy to sort of do the Gromp down.
Yeah.
Alternatively, if you go for the E second for your clears, once you get the wolf cam done, you can go 2 points into your queue. So this goes quicker, and then you can do this very quickly and smite it. You'll be level 4 quite quickly. Okay. And if Kane shows up here, then we can do something. But I don't think for Evelynn, you should put into your early game plans, hey, let me gank early, and you shouldn't be smiting the big raptor. There's no need to smite the big raptor because this is so easy to do. If you do the blue side and put 2 points into your queue, it's so easy. Yeah, you don't need to smite it.
I think here I thought of like mid lane, I believe. Yeah, mid lane I can go to like to Zed because he's low.
Yeah.
But I think he just kills Yoon and gets out, I don't know.
He's got no sums, he just hits 3.
Yeah. I tried to do something with W's over the wall and I tried. The flash.
I like the reaction, but you know what I'm saying? If you are level 3 because you did Gromp Wolves, like if you do Gromp Wolves and you see this, you can just rotate from the top side.
Okay.
Because he's hugging the top side. So even in any universe, you've got the same situation, Like you'll be here at 236, except in one situation you come from the top side and you're level 3, and then the other you come from the bottom side and you're level 2. That's the problem. If
I had the E, I would have done the enough
you kill him.
to kill him.
Yeah, you kill him. You get him powered with Blush, he does. Yeah, because it's a good flash Q. Unfortunately, this guy is not paying attention. But yeah, we must ping this. But he must be very careful. If he goes in, he does.
You will see I'm like lazy with pings. I ping attention most of the time when I know if someone is coming to a lane or someone is in danger, but I'm not pinging like Baron, Dragon or anything because I don't know when to do it. I know I need to get the pressure on lanes to make it, then I ping it when I know, okay, we can do it safely. But if it's like a risky play, I don't like to ping Dragon or something else, even though we could do it, but I don't like it.
Yeah.
So I let my team decide to do it, and they ping often, or we just give the Drake.
Okay.
Because I don't like to go there.
Let's address one thing. In this situation, you hit level 3. Now here you'd have to be mechanically very smooth. Role mechanics, and this is something I did a video on this last year. When? March 2018. No. 19, right? Oh, I don't remember. March 2019, I think. And I said, why mechanics matter? And I put this in as one of the things that, I'm not obviously the best mechanically, but one of the things I'm very good at is quickly uploading abilities. And I put a whole bunch of examples for myself, as well as a challenger, Azir, a couple of challenger players, just to show how smooth they are. In this case, right, let's watch it here. So we see, okay, this is good reactive gank, right? We da-da-da-da-da. Okay. So now you're literally 1 minion death from hitting 3. So
I believe I didn't thought that I can get free, so I was like, okay, I won't get free, and didn't thought about the level ups, so I missed that.
You're close enough. The charm is still going, right? You cannot still move. You have time to press Alt E to. Well, that's what I have it as on my.
I have it on my mouse. I play
Okay.
most of the time for mouse,
Oh, then
like items and that.
there you go. You mean you physically click it?
Yeah, no, I have
you have a
side
hotkey.
buttons which I use for
Okay.
items. I have all my items on the side buttons plus the for pings and level up.
Because right here he's dead.
Yeah.
If you can, yeah, but I mean that's the whole thing. We're gonna talk a bit about your decisions and your pings, and you obviously recognize a lot of problems that you need to improve on. But it's a simple, even though your clear here was suboptimal, and you should be level 3 anyway. You know the Yone doesn't know what he's doing, but he kills a minion for you, which is very nice. So you say, "Oh, thank you, my friend," and you upgrade your E, and he dies, right? And because the E sticks with the target, if you hit it,
you would have
gone with him, yeah. And in the very case, if he doesn't die from it, which he will anyway, you just auto attack and he's dead. So I feel like this isn't great, but the reactive gank is very good, and the mechanics here needed to be on point. Now.
I actually could have warded the other wall for my Q too, if I'm just realizing. If I
that's possible as well. Yep. Yep. So now here I would help him push. He's very low. Don't take the CS. Don't take the CS, right? Just give him the CS. But in this elo, people get very tilted when you help them push. That's why you give him all the gold. You know, you just give him all the gold. Don't piss him off. Give him all the gold, and shove the wave, which gives you experience. That's all you want as Evelynn right now. You just want experience. We need to get 6. Because now basically Kayn, if Kayn is in the area, I'd be very worried about this. Like in my brain, I'm thinking, okay, Kayn is going to eat through a wall and kill him. Which is why against Metaphor in the voice comms for Twitch Rivals, I was so paranoid to my laners. As soon as they pushed up and they're low, I'm like, guys, the Kayn is just going to eat through the wall and kill you. So I'm curious if he actually does. He sticks around here. Yeah, he should die.
Actually.
Yeah, he should 100% die.
Actually dies here.
And this for you should be a big sign. Like as soon as you see this, you should think,
I was double wishing on red buff there. That's what I mean. I'm double wishing on my buffs and not paying attention.
But it's interesting. You told me in the beginning. I'm very concerned about what the Kayn is doing. For me, I'm thinking, right, I just made a good play. If I mechanically did it perfectly, it's a kill. But you know, bad things happen sometimes. And now because he stays, this is just a tell. But yeah, I agree with you. This is just.
I thought the set will actually backboard here.
He just so.
Yeah.
This is
welcome.
Welcome to Silver Day. I've been playing across a few elos the last few days, just some Zyra jungle to see how people react. Because with Zyra jungle, it's almost like Evelynn. You know, it's a shitter version of Evelynn, right? I have a decent gank pre-6. I have to farm and scale, you know, and I'm just trying to get an idea of people's mindsets in different elos. Like, I don't care if I win or lose, you know, I'm just trying to learn what people are thinking. And this is a big one for me, because even in Plat, you will see people just stay here. The Yone will just stay out of greed. And so the best thing you can do is help them push. But, I mean, that's 2 things, but, I mean, that's good. That's good. The more things we have to...
use that sometimes from... Yeah, don't ask me. That's something I can tell you now. Yeah, on the easiest targets, I will miss my Q every time.
As I said in the best jungles, the buff to Evelynn is a buff to people who miss Q when they're farming. Because in old Evelynn, you're screwed. Yeah. You're 8 seconds, and now you're just now you're fine.
Fun fact, before the buff, I hit it perfectly. After the buff, I miss it so often, like I got lazy to hit it.
Yes, everyone got lazy now, because they can be lazy. Yeah, it's true, 100%. So bottom lane should rotate here, but you got no resources. Oh.
I pinged like Kate and Lux there to help me because I knew he was there. After that I thought, why are you didn't coming, Kate? I actually was a bit upset because with the Kate we should have killed him.
But that's fine. It's good. Nice dodge. I would hit this. Hit this. Hit this just to get vision, or hit it on him to see him. Like if you hit this. And it shows, he's not going to be afraid a bit. But I don't think it's a good idea to stay because the Zed's going to come out of base, you know?
Make that mistake.
Yeah, I do that all the time. Because I'm so, you know, in certain places you get used to people playing with their brains and listening to you, and then everyone goes together to the blue and you steal it. It's wonderful, but in solo queue it's not going to happen, so. I think in this case you should go down just straight to this, or you go up to the second crab.
I don't know what I'm doing there actually.
Yeah.
Because it's a long like 3 days. No, I'm doing a full circle down there because
you like geometry. You want all the shapes.
I saw that.
I think. I mean, did Kane should have stuck around. Now you went back to base. He went back to base, so you could have actually taken it. In silver, that's the thing. You got to think about it. If you hit this, there's no ways that the Kane sticks around to do it because he's too low. But it's if their team rotates. Maybe I'm giving them too much credit.
I think I was a bit afraid of the brand.
Yeah,
actually
same.
Not of the Kane, because the brand could have killed me. I actually was afraid of him. I tried to get here something like a bit away, making the cannon minion and then go. I just thought, okay, let it a bit push out. I saw that. I don't. Yeah, I just got him. I think away from.
So the way we got to think of it is this. You are a scaling jungler. You're a farming jungler. Your goal is to get level 6. The point for us at the early game is then to make sure our camps are being sequenced properly. Because every time Kane fails at a gank, you get a lead. And I'm supposing in the elo you're in, he's not going to go to every lane and get 10 amazing ganks, right? Most of the time it's going to be bad. You know, like even here bottom there, you got to make that assessment. You're leaving Crux to bottom lane. Is there any way you actually kill them?
No, actually, I just tried to get him off the Caitlyn.
But yeah, that's true. But she should have been leaving anyway.
Or Lux, like she was like 2 HP, and I mean, I know my elo, and there are some idiots who stays with 2 HP, and I think just get them enemies away from them so they come back.
They do that in Diamond too. Don't worry. That never changes.
Thank you.
Yeah, that never changes. That's just human greed. Learning a lot about that in 2020.
You see my greed too, so.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's true. Yeah. This is all. You've created a disconnect. I think that's the problem. You know, if you go blue, Grump, Wolves, kill Zed, help push the wave, go down to get the crab, return. Oh, I mean, it probably wasn't up yet, but you know, go down to do your Raptors and your red. Look for the crab, invade the Kane, and then transition to bottom lane gank, and then you can finish your Krugs, then you can go back to base, and now you're gonna have this Scuttle Crab up, and then you're gonna have all the camps respawn, so you can just go, and now you're level 6.
They would have much cleaner clearing.
It's cleaner, yeah, exactly. And I think sometimes you're reacting to the ganks like a Lee Sin. You know, it's great if you're Lee Sin, because you want that, because you're not going to be able to AFK farm unless you're going Tiamat, Dark Harvest, late game Lee Sin. But you're Evelynn. You know, you will scale eventually, so forcing yourself to react all the time without flash, I think is pointless. You should just be like, okay, Kane mid, thank you for the cams. And if you go topside, I think I would have looked. Like I know why you're going for this.
I want to get that
but
camp.
this crab is huge.
After the Raptors and go topside.
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't thought about the top crab. I think I'm getting those and go.
Yeah, you don't need to. I think you're wasting your smite. Huh? You don't need to smite Raptors ever.
think I'm back. Or no, I'm making it clear. Yes, I didn't backboard. I just made it clear.
No, but this is fine. With Evelynn, this is fine. Like, yeah, let's take this and let's get the crab. I mean, we should see Kane showing up in the bottom lane in a second, but we should be looking for this. If you don't look for this crab, I'm gonna be upset. There we go.
I just.
So we see him. We see him.
I didn't saw him there actually.
What?
I didn't saw him.
Look at him. They're going for dragon. Yeah, go take his Krugs. Go take his Krugs. No, he's level 6. You're looking to gank too much. You're looking to gank too much.
Yeah.
This is why I love Evelynn, because you don't have to do this. This is just wasting time. No, you have like what, 1.5? There you go, 1.5 gold. They're doing the dragon, and his red has just spawned. It's like I know you haven't been back, which isn't good, right? I mean, it's not good, but at the very least.
I didn't look at his red actually. I was so done wishing.
Yeah, but I don't know on what, because there's nothing to focus on. I mean, no, Zed's level 6, and he just killed Yone. And if we're busy farming, we can look, you know, like you gotta get, I guess it's just, you gotta write it down. Look at the map. While I'm farming, look at the map. I
posted right in the middle of my screen, look at the map.
Yeah, you need to get one of those plugins that takes the map and makes it huge. Get a second screen and just make it take up the whole screen. You know? But
I have a second screen, by the way.
Yeah, put the mini map on it, but it's full screen. 1080p mini screen. Mini map. Yeah, for me, I'm like, you know, is this gankable? No, he's just gonna press R and run away, or kill you both because it's Master Yi. So you know this is gonna be up. Let's go hit the plant. Let's go looking, because you have to see the Kane here. And
I didn't saw him there, actually.
You know, the whole concept of what I told you before, like fluid camp sequencing and then understanding experience like that, that's, you know, you only start to see that in high elo. It's difficult to get into the discipline and understanding when and when not to do it. But the basics, you know, like reacting to level 3 gank and using your mechanics, the one thing that will get you wins is mechanics. To get the kill or just things that they give you, you know, free information on the minimap here with a gank and a kill tells me, okay, well, my blue's spawning, so his red must be coming up. Oh, look. I mean, you could take his Krugs and his red, and the Krugs are level 4, so, you know, you really could deny him big time.
I believe I take the Krugs, but not the red.
Yeah, but, I mean, it's 639, right? It's 639 when you finish the thing. You know your blue's gonna be up, so doing the blue here is bad. Which is why...
why I'm going to gank.
you're gonna do the blue and go back to base. It's just wasted. And now you're gonna have to go bottom side. So like, what do you do? Because your clear is just weird, you know. So here, like, so 639. Now you show yourself top lane, which gives a free. I mean, they were gonna do it anyway. But what is the biggest thing you have as an Evelynn? They never know where you are, and they never know when you're level 6. So you've just given them information. Evelynn top, Evelynn level 5, Evelynn near the red buff. You're giving them free info. And if they're like you and they don't notice, you know, that's great, but...
Yeah, that gank was actually stupid.
Look at this.
I don't know why. I think I also reacted while because... No, I make my blue and go back. I don't even take the Crux. It was another game.
I mean, you haven't... Go back, please, go back to me.
I know I should have gone back, but I made so much mistakes this game. This is actually a game where I made so many mistakes.
Yeah.
After I saw it, I've also thought, why am I still in a jungle? I thought that to myself, why am I not going back? What am I doing here? I thought, okay, go bot lane, they can kill and everything. I actually think I will get it. No, I'm just ulting out.
Yeah, you're just memeing. I mean, okay, wait. If he lives, I'm gonna meme you so hard. Okay, so if you had Dark Seal, he's dead. If you had any items, he's dead.
Yeah.
I mean, you never want to use your ult. See, that's the thing with farming junglers. You want to use it as soon as you get it because you need to, like, you farm, ults up, use it. Farm, ults up, use it. And you know, throw in some objectives in between and counter jungling when he shows. Like, the problem is you keep staying out too long, and every time there's a possibility, like here, we see him top lane, level 5. So what do you think I'm thinking in my brain? I'm thinking, I've already gone back to base. I went straight from base. You know, like, you didn't even have to do your raid. You just go straight from base, and you do this gank. He's dead, 100%. Maybe even the brand as well, because you have extra DPS, right? I see the Kayn top side. You immediately must go, hey, thanks for your camps. Like, that has to be in your mindset as a farming jungler. Hey, thank you.
Kayn, I believe.
Oh, Kayn on the bottom side. Thank you. Kayn on the top side. Thank you. And you just keep pissing him off like that. You know? Like, that's what you have to... And that's how you get your lead as Evelynn. And I love it. Because...
I tried.
If you had Dark Seal, even only Dark Seal...
Yeah, I know.
Oh my god.
I was actually upset about that.
Yeah, I would just...
I was like so upset.
Just... Go back to base.
No, I make my Crux first. I'm not going back to base. That's a game which I've actually thought all the time. Why am I not going back to base? What am I doing with my life?
Oh my god. You ulted the wrong way.
Yeah, I ulted the wrong way. Yeah. That was a mistake because I didn't look at the Kayn. If I have because I saw him, I could have known. And could have altered in the other direction, but I didn't saw him because I don't know why.
I would
in the wrong direction.
I would always ult towards my tower anyway, because if you don't see, never ult to the darkness. You know, never ult back into. You never know what's here, especially as that. Yeah, no, this is that way. Okay, so that's just complete. Oh, so this. Okay, let's see. So first clear was suboptimal, but it was a good reactive gank. Okay, good flash, good Q hit, good charm. Slow mechanics mean we didn't get the kill, but otherwise fine. Translated that to a little bit of pressure on the crab, and you got the Kayn low. We had the possibility of pushing it out and taking his first blue. Risky without smite, especially set us up, but again, you're in silver, so if they don't rotate, which they didn't, and Kayn resets, you get something, right? But I think it's the right decision, you know, in the moment. I'm scared of the brand. I'm scared of the Zed. If Kayn sticks around, I'm dead. So let me just leave. You know, that was fine. But in my mind, because the Kayn was low and goes back to base, and you know he's going to go to his blue buff, you need to think about the following information. Actually, let's just shoot back, because I feel like this is where... So you've been out for way too long. But for me, it's the... Here, So you fall back. Okay, so we pushed him off. Kayn goes back to base, right? So immediately you think, okay, his blue's up. All of this is up. Where's the Kayn gonna go? Blue side,
Blue
right?
side,
Yeah, must be blue side, because he got this. He has 16 CS, which means he did all of blue side. But, and I think you need to put this in your brain as well. When a Kayn or a Shyvana or an Evelynn or anyone that farms, Karthus, there's a key point you need to track, and it's for Kayn, it's the Raptors. If he starts Raptors, right, they'll be up first. If he does red into Krugs, they'll be up at 4 minutes. So at 4:07, 100% either Krugs are up already, or if he started Raptors, those are up. So I'm thinking, right, if the Kayn is super low and has to go back to base, okay, then let me go and gank mid lane again. No flash, no smite, no ignite, nothing, right? So, and our Yona this time is full HP and has a level advantage. So let's just gank the Zed, right? I know we're level 3, but because your clear was Pepper Hands anyway, you might as well gank level 3. You get to chunk him and get lane prio. From that, you can just walk on up and take the Scuttle Crab. And if you then decide to go oh, hello, level 4 Raptors. Thank you. And then you can go here. Level 4 Krugs. Thank you. And the Kayn will just be doing bottom side while you do this. And it doesn't matter that these are...
Why am I so scared? I'm actually scared, like, actually with every jungler I play, to go into the other jungle if I'm not knowing that I'm actually in a pretty lead.
Yeah, but
So
you know where he is.
I don't want to risk it. I'm like...
There's no risk in this case. There's no risk, because that's why we chunk him.
Yeah.
That's why we chunk him.
Yeah.
There's no risk. And you just watch the E. If the E rotates, use the plant to get out. I think that's, if you're really looking about the Kayn and trying to stop his form, then that's what you do. Otherwise,
I think at that moment I just thought farming.
That's no, but that's also fine with that. But so let's go down. Let's play safe. Not loop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Down. Do our Krugs. Let's go back to base then. Let's go back to base. Okay. Because you're gonna have 650. It's not a lot, but you can get a Dark Seal. You can get a Control Ward. And then you can go up.
Never play Evelynn with Dark Seal, because it's a curse for me. I will actually, if I'm playing Dark Seal, I will die every time.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's because the Dark Seal would, it gives, as soon as you say you go to the top lane, you get a kill, right? It's 2 stacks. Now the Kayn comes low HP, you kill him. It's 4 stacks. Nothing else matters. It's just raw AP that it gives you. Even if you die afterwards, it doesn't matter. It's in that moment it gives you stats advantage in a fight, in the middle of a fight, that you can use. Also, it's also very gold efficient in this case, right? Like, what are you gonna buy? An Amp Tome? I mean, that's fine, but you might as well just get a Dark Seal and Control Wood, and then take this, and then you can go Gromp, Wolves, Raptors, Krugs again. And then you can look for bottom lane. So your farming is still intact in this moment. And I feel like that's the issue, but you stay out from here to here and don't buy anything. So I feel like if your whole goal is to farm, then that was probably...
I should have actually go back and bought. I was too long on the lane.
But even though you didn't, you went up here, you did a full clear up, which is okay. You take this. Even though you're staying out very long, it's not uncommon to be in the position where the Kayn, where you stay out a very long time, the Kayn goes bottom lane, but you must see it, and then you take his stuff anyway. And now you can go back to base, So you had a few options available to you, for sure. But we gotta take it. Right, so we buy Runic Echoes for 1 buy. What do you want to do now?
I want to go, I'm level 7 now. I'm trying... At level 6, I'm more like, okay, now I'm aggressive. Now I'm trying to get ganks, kills done. I'm actually an aggressive player after level 6 with Evelynn.
Good.
So I think I will farm still. I didn't saw him. I don't know what I'm doing now, actually. Because
it's very honest.
So long... I should go... I think I go to mid lane. with Yuna here.
I mean, he's level 10.
Yeah.
That's why I was thinking about that early game. You had the gank, you know, if you kill him and shove the wave, you're in such a good position. And then even after the crab, if you just go chunk him again and then do what I said, you know, you stop this. But at the same time, it's not terrible. It's actually terrible, but it's not that terrible because you're Evelynn. You know, eventually, if you're going E second max, that you can simply QE, spam your QR, and he should die. I mean,
I actually always go second E max, first Q max. Like.
Yeah. I mean, I used to be a W man, but that's because we used to build a little differently and we had different runes, etc. So
yeah,
this season is just easier just to go E, raw AP, kill everyone.
Yeah.
Like I mean, you're not gonna kill this guy.
No, I thought because maybe I can get him while he's in the lane, but he saw Yuna and then he just carried him away, so he was going back to the tower, and I got away, get away. So that was like,
okay.
I think I could have killed him if Yuna
Yone, yeah.
actually didn't
Yone.
show it there.
Yeah.
Yuna, I don't know his
Yeah,
name.
yeah. Not even right does.
I don't even know his abilities.
I don't think you kill him anyway, because the W is like what 60%. Yeah, there you go, 60% reduction in damage, and you don't have ult, and you're level 7. He's just gonna laugh at you. So. For me, the biggest thing is, okay, like, you tried a lot of ganking and a lot of wandering around. Now, if you're behind, and trust me, as a Zyra jungle main, I'm behind a lot, but I always end up with 7 to 8 CS a minute, and I always end up with, like, the most damage and highest KP, because I'm patient. And it's the same thing with you here, right? What can we realistically do? If there's a one-shot E under tower, alright, let's go. But there isn't. He's full HP, this guy's resetting, you've got no vision. The Zed was full HP level 10. Most likely he's resetting, but we don't know. The Kane's about to show on this ward. Just clear down. You know, clear down. Like, you're doing wolves into Gromp, which is clearing up. So now if you wanted to go down, you just wasted more time. With farming, it's all about nice camp sequencing. I don't know if you've seen all the farming junglers.
Yeah, actually, I have problems with the sequencing still.
I don't know if you've seen the video, but I can link you the video again. It explains a nice way to do it.
I think I saw that video.
There's one that's
it's just hard for me to actually execute it.
Yeah. It's discipline.
Because also I don't know when I have to sequence from if I'm going to a gank or want to gank the sequence after, or if I'm sequencing and go from the sequence to a gank, and then I'm like, okay, what do I do now?
Okay, do you have ultimate?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have ultimate? No. 73 seconds.
Yeah.
Do you have a dragon coming up? Yes. Do you have time to do this and then gank bottom lane before the dragon? Yes. Okay, sequence. Right? There's nothing else for you to do, so let's go Gromp, Wolves, Raptors, Crux. Now, unfortunately, he's taken your stuff. So, in this case, whether you're on Gromp or Wolves doesn't matter because we see this guy here, right? So what should your first instinct be? Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
Actually, yeah, okay, we could take his cams or watch if his cams are up.
Like, I know you're rotating to the E here. Okay, so this is fine. But you don't have ult. Like, you're not gonna kill him. I mean, sure, the Yone had to be a bit more disciplined. But he's got his ult up, he's got alpha. I honestly don't think you kill him. I don't trust your Yone. But I don't think you should show. Again, like, you're showing, you're giving information away. I would just go straight into his jungle, take his Krugs, take his Raptors. I mean, look at this. This is so bad.
It's actually dangerous.
This is so bad. It's not the end of the world, though, but I mean, you should be... It's 3 times. First time, you could have taken everything. Second time you was top, you could have taken everything. Third time, we could have taken everything. So your counter jungling just didn't exist this game, and I think...
if you're never exists.
Well, with Evelynn, you really wanted to, huh? You really wanted to.
Yeah, I think I'm just like way too scared.
See, now we're running straight across. Where we go? We want. Now you want to fight this, right?
Yeah, I just actually the bot lane, and I thought about Dragon there, I believe, and I saw, okay, there's that. They saw me. I bought the Drake. Still thought, okay, maybe I can take him. But I didn't let me show.
Alright.
I actually get him, yeah.
Yeah, but that's just him being bad. Good. All right.
Actually, I should have made. I should have gone Drake there, I believe.
Yeah,
Because
but
the
where's
king was
Zed?
down, the ADC was down.
I was like, where's Zed?
I think we could have killed Zed. I mean, we have 4 men.
No.
Bottom is just coming from the base. I'm dead now.
Yeah.
I didn't thought he would be in my jungle.
Oh, always assume he's in your jungle. Always.
And I pinged bot lane. Hey, Zed was in my jungle. You're going overextending.
Not
go
their
back.
fault. Oh, right. Yeah. See, now you need a control wood in this bush. You need control woods in this bush, and in this bush, here. You gotta ward the entrance of you gotta see when he's in your jungle. Okay, but I mean the rotation to bottom lane was fine. I don't always like it, but in this elo I think you gotta be very cautious about you gotta be everywhere, yeah.
No, I'm going bot here, yeah.
Well, you want the dragon.
Yeah.
Do you have a scanner? Like you should have a scanner. Like we haven't spoken about this, but you should have a scanner already. Like first back, you should have a scanner.
Yeah, I never buy scanner. I don't know why.
You must. Versus this nonsense, you must. Otherwise, you're never gonna know if he sees you or not, which is the worst thing.
Yeah, true. But I'm also thinking I don't need a scanner because I'm invincible, so the things I don't care. I should have go in earlier so I could have saved the Lux.
You don't always need the full charm on the W, you just get the slow.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm doing that, but I'm actually doing it all the time. Or trying to get it off all the time, and sometimes I think, why am I not doing it earlier? I mean, it's not the damage buff, but I get the slow off and actually could have killed him.
I mean, you're maxing E second anyway, so it's not like you get any bonus. I mean, it's nice to get the chunk and the shred, but
yeah.
I mean, you're maxing this. Like here, like he's topside. Let's go take this. Bottom lane is dead, and this guy's just setting traps, and that's what I'm talking about.
I think I'm running him again.
Yeah, you probably will.
No, I'm not.
No, you don't. But this is what I'm talking about. The scanner and the wards are so important. If you clear this, you're dead. Okay, good. You're going straight for the cane. See, I would have just taken his blue and his gromp and then gone back to base. And then reset for this. I would have just given him this to him.
I think I get for him there. I thought he... No, I actually didn't.
Yeah, like this is random, right?
My top side.
Because you could have easily taken this, and then taken the crab, and then walked away. And he's just wasting time. I mean, he kills Lux because no one's warding, right? But that's what you need to do. You should be always control warding this. It's like you seem to just go to random places. Like, you did the dragon, I go wolves. Why? Yeah. Wolves, you know? You could have taken all of this again. All of this. Like, in this game, you should be level 12 already. Minimum. There's been so many camps you haven't touched. And like, this guy's here as well, Shadow Assassin.
I think that's the biggest problem I have, that I'm not going into the enemy jungle. Or actually, I'm afraid to go.
Yes.
Because I'm also looking sometimes at the map when I can't see the enemy, and then I look away and then he's showing, but I don't see it because I don't look at the map. That's also like because I'm mostly looking. I altered that because I didn't want to get killed and ran in.
Yeah,
Yeah, I altered out of the channel because I know I play Chin a lot and I know that the ult's a bit bigger than it shows. So I altered because for the fourth or the second shot.
What?
But I didn't thought that anyone was there because I didn't look at the map again and ran into them.
so I like having Lichbane as well historically, but I honestly think in this case, like, you've got 1400, just buy in Needless. Just buy Needless. Like, you shouldn't even have the Amptum. Just buy Needlessly Large Rod. Like, you get so much AP from decap. They're all squishy. No one is going to be building resistances. You know, just get the decap.
I think I just love the Lichbane.
Yeah, I do as well. I do like the proc.
With the E, which just deletes the life.
So... True, but so does a decap. Like, decap into Lich here would make more sense to me. Just because of turbo squishy. Because you had 1400. You know, in this case you got, you know, 30 plus 40, which is, I mean, it's fine, but like, you could have just gotten it all at one go. Yes. I love that champion. Very nice.
I stayed into the checks. I thought, okay, checks has his E up.
I'm pinging you, run!
Yeah, that's me.
But again, no scan and no control ward. You deserve death. Like, look at their map. Look at the difference. Look at your wards. Look at their wards.
Yeah.
Like, the biggest thing here is missed counter jungling and zero vision control as a scaling jungler. As a scaling jungler, you must say, right, this fed mid laner will be sitting in bushes and trolling me. It's gonna suck. So you gotta put wards and then walk a long way around everywhere. Assume he's in every bush when you don't see him. It's a discipline. It's a discipline. But you're getting fed. I think you should only have maybe 2 deaths. 4-2-4 here would be fine.
It should have 0 deaths if you ask me.
True, but I mean, I'll give you 1 like here. I mean, I think you die anyway. With the brand gen, you die anyway.
I'm always thinking like, if you play in League, your goals should be never to die.
True, but if you look at high elo players, their KDAs are all a lot of the time below 3. Like 2.8, 2.7, because they're making the plays that allow them to win the game. And lower elo, they're way more KDA sensitive.
Yeah.
You know, it's like what would you rather have, a 70% win rate or 5.0 KDA? You know.
I'm running here away, but I think he will die anyway.
Yeah, it's mostly you.
Because he flashed, and well, I get him.
Yeah, but you see, again, no wards. Yeah. Like, do you really need a Sapphire Crystal? Well, what's that gonna do for Evelynn? You know, you could have just bought 2 control wards.
Yeah.
You know, it does nothing for you. This is the problem. You know, you could have two needlesses here. It's 7,000 gold. You know, like it's just so much more damage. Which is all you need, because you're against assassins.
So actually, if I'm playing against Squishy and I get my money to snowball, I should buy the needles here.
Yeah. That's why I like Dark Seal, you know? You just take that Dark Seal early. You don't have the gold. You don't have the gold for the... Oh, hello, Brand.
I ran away from him, I believe.
Yeah, where you're running, though. Okay, well, back in.
Of everyone.
Oh, you can kill 2 easily. You can kill Zed first. I would kite down to Zed. Here. Okay. So I would hit this. Because he's most likely sitting in the bush here. Yeah, there you go. Okay, kill him as he comes out. Wait. Yeah, wait. No, you went to the other one. That's just a QE. There you go. 1 Q even. There you go. Perfect. Dragon's up. Red and dragon. Nope.
I should have.
Yep.
I think I knew they will be dragging and thought, no, I'm staying away.
Yeah, that's fine too. I mean, if they're honored in that case, it's fine. You had to kill the Zed. That's shot on gold. I'll take the 800 gold over the second dragon any day. Okay.
I'm buying here again, I believe.
If you hit the first proc, if you wait, so if you hit the 3rd proc of your Q before you ult, and you have 2 needless, he dies.
What? No, I never had Gen away, but I thought I will ult cause of his Q, so I'm not getting his Q again, but...
he's ulted, yeah.
He has ult and everything, so there I should have known.
I mean, he can't be slowed, which sucks, because unless you get a full...
I just want to get out, I believe. I just want to get out. I'm losing my health too fast.
It's like, if you hit 1 more Q...
Yeah,
and then ult.
The last Q, yeah.
Actually, I don't know the math, but I would be worth saying it's probably more likely you kill him with a death cap. That's for sure. I mean, especially down here, right? You killed. I mean, before you killed 1, you killed Zed. You'd have 4 stacks in your Dark Seal as well. I mean, you just keep it there, right? You just keep it there. Those little advantages you get throughout the game are so big. Because right now, with the death cap and like 4 stacks on the Dark Seal, this guy dies. He's dead already. 100%, I'm pretty sure that's 230 HP. But then again, you'd have to do the math on his runes and stuff, I suppose. But I would hypothesize, because I like the auto at the end, you know. Like the auto gives you a lot more, you know. Yeah, 194 auto attacks, very good.
I think in the game I thought about. Wait, I could auto him. I just made him wide in the auto.
Yeah, Lich Bane with decap is my favorite combo still. I do agree with you.
I think I buy decap now. So, okay, no one is buying any resistances.
Doesn't matter.
So...
Doesn't matter. As 5 squishies, even with resistances, doesn't matter.
I believe I had a game against a Casio where I bought like, with so much healing by people where I didn't buy the decap, I bought a Zonias and Morelos, actually, to get against the heavy kill pressure from the heavy burst and healing.
Ult. Oh, you didn't even need to ult. You just shredded him. Kick W. I was about to say if you need to ult, you could just ult him. Okay, this should be your time to take over. This is it. We can just. Okay, the Zed's coming. We can kill him. We can kill the Zed. We can kill the Zed.
I just got down because I got. Yeah, now I'm going away.
You should have placed a control ward here after you killed the king.
Okay.
But yeah, this is fine. See, this is okay. This is scary because we don't know where the Zed is. Like right now, this probably. There you go. He went. Oh no. Okay. Ah. Okay. I think I would flash. Actually, would I flash first?
I didn't thought about it for a shot. I didn't thought about it.
For shot. I don't know if I would flash. I don't know if I would ult first.
I thought I ult in the Raptors, which actually worked, and go away so I can keep my flash. And actually, I'm ulting more first than I flash first for escaping.
Well, that makes sense because your ult is a lower cooldown. But I think for me, I'm just thinking about the one-shot potential. You know, like there's a
flash would have been better and then ulting away.
Well, let me see. So what I would do is when I see this, I think you should just kill them.
I thought I could do it at the moment.
But this is what I'm only talking to you about this more so than I would talk to other silver players about it because you showed that you're thinking about these things. This is your time to make a mechanical outplay. Just W, Q, Q, E, R, and the brand is dead. And then you can R to this direction, right? Like here. And then you've got the plant here that you can walk to and hit over and you don't have to flash. Like, I would just turn on this. I'm 13 to 10. This guy's dead. 100%.
I think I was just too scared of them both.
But yeah, but I think that's a phrase you gotta... okay, we walked back in as well. I think if you just walk straight up, maybe you don't have to flash, but yeah. 4th shot. Okay. So that's the second big mechanical thing I think you could have made a play, but you know, scanner, controls, all the whole game. I'm not gonna revisit it, but yeah, whole game, a lot of vision.
Yeah, I should have killed. I'm actually, fun fact, I main support before I go to jungle again.
Oh, so what happened?
So I actually, as support, I'm warding like the shit out of the game and actually get the vision control done.
I love
why
this.
are not going back? That was a game like, why are not going back?
I love that.
Thing.
Woo, you're lucky. Cool. You're lucky, but I like it.
Actually, as support, I do that more, but if I'm getting in another role, don't clear vision and everything. So I'm like...
So, let me tell you what I'm thinking. You gotta close the game out. You're the Fed member, you gotta not die now. What do we need? 1100? Okay. There's a dragon spawning. I don't think I want to give them the 3rd dragon. The Zed's dead for 37. I think that someone's gonna collapse on Yone, 100%. So I think, instead of going up, I do Krugs and I shadow down. I think. That's what I'm thinking. Because Zed's dead. That's all I care about. Right? And if you're in this bush right now, he's dead. Because he's stupid. He's dumb. He's not going to think about the fact that you might be here, but I'm thinking about this dragon. So taking out Zed is great, but then taking out Brand too, very nice. And you should be able to kill him before the damage really comes through. I
think I just went for the nearest camp.
Like, look at this. Like, you could have killed him. You see, that's why I said shadow. You shadow down. You kill him. You push the wave, because there's no Baron. You go back to camo. Now you can move up into the river. Your ult should be back. You know, it's not going to be back up now, but you can go up in the river. Zed is still dead. Bran is dead. Right? You could be here right now. You're here anyway, but in this scenario, you killed him as well.
I actually tried to get that Cinder.
You did.
But I have no ult. I believe I had no ult. Yeah, I had no ult already, so
which gives them the dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, your mind is not in the right place in that case. It's to get gold for decap. Instead of... Let me get gold for decap and get a dragon.
That's a big problem for me, because if it's like the game like this, I actually don't know what should I do now. I'm in the lead. I know I have the lead. I have to make the game close out, but I don't know how. And there is my big problem in the games. Why I'm also think I'm silver, just because of that. Because I don't actually because I make mistakes, true, big mistakes. But I also think about that, and I think about that a lot because that's the thing actually bothering me so much. I don't know how to close out now. I don't know what I have to do.
You missed your window.
Yeah.
You missed your
Yeah.
window. The window was we killed the Zed. Thank God he's dead for 40 seconds. Raptors, Krugs, Yone's bottom lane with no ward. There's 2 mid lane. We can kill the support. You know, my guy's 2-9. He's about to hit the 210's power spike. We're ready. So let's kill the brand, okay, and now get the dragon. And even if your bottom lane is fighting here, I would just solo the dragon very quickly. I'd say, yeah, you know, like 4v2, everyone's gonna die. Might as well just do the dragon. Get that second dragon. It's huge. We don't want to give them soul prio, which they have. Like the second dragon we gave up because we sort of, you know, had to control the Zed and everything like that. You got shut down gold. That's fine. We'll give them the second one. That's not a problem. But the third one, your mindset should have been directed, but you went up. Your mindset was entirely on death cap and gold, whereas my mindset was on, let me get my camps on the way to kill someone so that I can get an objective.
I believe my mindset is also more on kills than objectives, actually.
Well,
I believe that's one big mistake I make, and I have in my mindset. That I'm more like on trying to kill and push out the lanes, getting as much death with them so we can push, instead of getting objectives.
I mean, there's no objective now. So now your goal is ward and farm. So now you just farm. There's literally nothing for you to do. The only thing you need to do is place your control wards, which again, we haven't been doing enough of. We need the scanner. It's nice to have wards when you're behind, but everyone has wards. Your support doesn't even have a scanner. So, I mean, you take the scanner.
That's something I did. That's something I actually don't understand most of the time.
I never get it. But very easily now, there's no objectives. Let's just take everything off the map. And now let's look for a trap. Because they don't know how to close either. I mean, you don't have the lead as a team. Like, you're down 6k gold. You're not winning. But you can carry. And it's all about you. So if we can... Now, what do we want right now? We're 14. We just hit 15 from the blue side camps. We want to just farm it up and get 16 as soon as possible. Because 16 gives you that, you know, big ultimate spike. Plus all your itemization. And now you just look to pick people off as they are out of position. But
I think
you must...
go bot side there. Bot line to the E, I believe. No, I'm waiting for my raptors to spawn.
There's no objective here. Just take all your camps. Now, unfortunately, this is going to happen. So, as soon as this happens, you have to detach. But again, if you tunnel focus on yourself.
Tunnel focusing myself to the bot lane.
Yeah. Now you're going to lose an inhib for it. Perfect.
I'm dying there now.
Yeah, but that's fine. That's a good death. As a samurai, I would say it was a good death. You sacrificed yourself for your inhibitor, your tower, you got shut down, the Zed's dead, it's perfect. It's fine. Yeah, but that's... So, you're a Fed assassin, you're Fed Evelynn. What are we gonna do in a losing game? As long as you can take out the most important targets, or go 3 for 1, 2 for 1, you're fine. You know, you're fine.
I throw that game, I actually believe, in the late.
Well,
because I die, I get picked out and die, and that's it.
Okay, here we go. Right. Is there an objective? No. Okay. No, you know that's not up.
I didn't know why I did that.
Okay, yep, this is just a QE dead.
I thought he will do it earlier, so I die. No, I think...
yeah, you should have hit the Q before. Like, he didn't see you. Should have just hit the Q. Like, reveal yourself first. Yeah. Push this wave. Okay, get the crab. Good. I see Zed bottom lane. Okay, can we kill these people? We don't have ult. There you go. Fine. Perfect. Good. In and out. Nice. This is good. This is what you're looking to do. Careful for the cane. You're 18. There's a dragon up. It's a soul point. So, I think here the... Yep. So, what I'm going to tell you is going to be sad for you.
What I did there.
Yeah, it's not that. It's your itemization. again.
Oh yeah,
Stopwatch.
F4, okay, I will
Stopwatch.
buy the, I bought, I should have bought the
Like
stopwatch in
this,
the too.
this is not going to do anything for you. So we get the stopwatch, right? And you want to try, even if you have the goal for the Zhonya's, it's actually not so bad to wait sometimes. So you can use a stopwatch.
And, yeah,
You get the stasis reset, exactly. Especially versus Zed. It's like, this is fine. Okay. Your ult's up. So as soon as you see, let's see. As soon as you see Zed here, okay, we have how long until the dragon? Under a minute. And I don't know. I just think you should QER him. Like you're not making that automatic connection. Like you could have queued him already, hit 2 Qs, ER, and he's probably dead.
I think I eat him first.
Yeah. But no, you queued him first.
No, queue him.
But you could have already done this. Like you could have already done a QER combo. It should be finished already. He should be dead. Like you're waiting for him to ult. You're waiting for him to alpha. No, just kill him. They're nothing to you. And now you're walking in. So as soon as he ults you, walk out towards your teammate. Like don't walk towards where his team is. Walk towards where your team is and hit this plant to get out. You know, take him away from his team so that if he stays, he dies. But what we're doing is we're walking towards his team into the W. Like you kill yourself because you're sort of like, hey, I got ulted. Let's go for a walk. Here we go. You know? And but that's the mechanical fluency again, you know, like really. Like this is what we don't want.
I think I thought I got set here, but he flashed out or W'd out from my ult.
Which is
okay.
Yeah, and then the Kane's deep inside you. Now we lose Dragon Prio. Yeah, so this is your throw because I think if you, I mean, here is you're lucky that Yi is a Master Yi player, so he's probably bad at the game. That's why he plays Master Yi.
I actually play sometimes Master Yi too.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
I only play it when I don't know what I have to play against the team. I actually don't only play him when I don't know what I should play against the enemy team. Then I'll play Yi. And I'm ashamed of it, but I did 2 pentas with him. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Yi Penta has no credit, but like if I go for top junglers and I search pentakills, I have to search really hard in high elo to find pentakills, like high quality ones. For Yi, easy. Pentakills like 20 every day. Good. But like this is a solo, you know, the first one you had control over, the second one you had control over, so I think that's good to, you know, in these games where it's very tight and you're losing, but you're within touching distance, your mindset really needs to be, okay, I killed someone, let me do the Raptors, let me do this, let me shadow the bottom lane, kill the brand, do the objective. And then if anyone walks down, you just kill them. Right. Is there an objective? No. Okay, farm. Objective? No. Farm. Try and set traps. Tell your team to back off, ping them. You gotta get used to that. Place these wards. You know, if there is a fight that breaks out, and you can do something about it like earlier, go for it, you know? You must. But this decision here just needs to be so quick. Q, E, R, out. Before he even has time to react. I mean, look at it. It's beautiful. Let's loop around. Here we go. Yeah. Ah, hello, my son.
I'm getting seen here and die here. I believe I didn't use the plant because I thought, oh, I can get away like easily because he can follow me. He used his E, but I didn't thought his E can go on so much longer. So I didn't use the plant and get killed there.
Yeah, I think you know, in terms of mechanics, you gotta be faster than the silvers, you know.
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't know that was a misclick, actually. The Sonya, or was it? No, I got the ult of him, from him on me, so yeah, it wasn't even a misclick. I thought about that, and
just E him. There you go. Okay, so we're coming to the close. I think the game is gonna end here, but firstly, the throw number 1 was this dragon play that you missed. Where you went up instead. Throw 2 was when you actually made some nice picks, and then you were just too slow mechanically to kill. You should have had the double kill here, 100%, which gives you that dragon. So now you have 3 dragons and they have 2. And let's see what happens here for your third throw moment.
I think I got set ulted again.
I mean, you're the jungler. You can't be doing that, you know?
I didn't want to go on the Drain, on the Baron,
Yeah.
because I knew there will be like
yeah.
so I wanted to stun him off, but I didn't thought that I would get so hard killed from the Zed.
Like, your team backs off, you know? Like, your team is doing it, so you can do it and just sit at the top here. And as soon as you see the Zed, look, everyone backs off. They're actually very good. They're leaving because they see the Zed. So what you want to do is just make sure that he goes on someone else. Not you, because you don't have your ult.
I also thought about I can actually like charm him, but I think the charm wasn't on like a millisecond.
Yeah, you didn't have ult, and he had his Edge of Night up, yeah. And then we throw it, yeah. You just have to wait for your ult. You know, you just sit up here, wait for your ult, let him ult someone else, and then he dies. A little bit of patience. Well, what happens here? Okay, so that Baron. Like, you don't always need the full charm, but that's nice. If he has no flash, it's easy. I mean, he actually had flash. Woo.
I made a flash or again in the river. I don't know how I did a flash there.
That's good. That's fine.
Like a panic flash.
What's your ult on now? 39.
I think I got bot lane. Yeah.
Why are we? Just go void.
Just go void. Heal, I believe.
I mean, what really?
Master Yi and
it's not really worth anything. Like, what's he healing? What's he healing? Nothing. He's not Rast.
Okay.
Rast is the healing. You know, if you're with a Rast, a Yi, and you had a Yumi, yeah, I agree with you. But
or for the life, I didn't know actually anymore.
There's no point. Like this is flat, right? So the guy has 92 MR, so you're just taking away 15. It's not gonna do anything. But Void Staff will give you 40% removed.
Yeah, okay.
so yeah, exactly. Because at this point, everyone scales, 44, like 40% of that. Not very nice. 122, okay, 40% of that would be very nice. This guy, 63, 40%, very nice. You're almost in the true damage territory, so I think that's something you should be looking at as well. There you go, beautiful. Love Electrocute. Okay, we miss a Q, it's fine though. Unless you lose a tower. Okay, we don't. Okay, we have ult up in 15. We want to be very patient. Patience.
I think I die here now. I die because I was snared from the...
No patience. Yeah, it's twice, yeah. If you just wait for your ult, it's okay to give this up, Like, give this up, it's fine. You just get to farm it. Like, they're not gonna close. You're just gonna keep picking them off. You're gonna end up with 30 kills, and you'll win eventually. But you can't not go in. You can't go in without your ultimate.
Well, if I actually it was ready there. I just more.
No, it wasn't.
Saw the snare of the chin.
It wasn't.
It wasn't. No, it wasn't. True.
17, 15, 14, 12.
I should have dodged the snare there.
Yeah, you had 8 seconds left.
Yeah. I shouldn't have done that. I should have waited.
Yep. But that's the same thing here, Should have waited.
Yeah.
And here, don't wait. it's the balance, right? You gotta find the balance.
Yeah.
But I think the issues with the mechanics is just slow. I don't know how many games with Evelynn. Are you a one-trick?
No, I'm playing Evelynn for like such games where I know enemies are squishes, I play Evelynn. Or there are 4 squishes, 1 tank, I play Evelynn. If there is a enemy team which is like tank heavy and I need to pick one, I play more like Skarner. Because I just love Skarner.
Okay. I hate him so much. I hate that champion.
I don't know why, I love like everything on him. He is fast, he can go in, out, he has an ult where I actually love. I love to just take the enemy with me. I love that. That was misclick.
Yeah, but they're gonna get Elder.
Yeah. I knew that actually. I thought, okay, they're gaining Elder. I have a problem now.
Oh, no, Elder is usually GG.
Yeah. It's.
I mean, you can still kill them. But again, like, you have no ultimate. You gotta wait for the ultimate. Yeah.
I didn't do.
Yeah. Wait for your ult. Wait for your ult. No.
I believe I thought I could get him there without my ult. I thought I make enough damage.
You can, but the issue is you die before because of the Elder Dragon. Yeah, no.
And here we die.
No, you're done tanking gold now.
I play like, and for 80 damage I play Graves. So Graves, Karna, Evelynn are my 3 main. I actually played Graves at the time where he got reworked and was in the jungle pretty good. There I actually one-tricked him, but then I stopped like after that. Like I didn't play him so long and now I play him again.
Yeah, I think
main 3.
I mean 27 or 39 is great, but we gotta lesson 1 is make sure our camp sequencing is in order. It makes it much easier to react to ganks, to do things that allow you to actually kill people. Make sure you are 100% buying that scanner early, placing those control wards, especially in games where things aren't going your way. Because you're being invaded. The Zeds are sitting in your jungle and you don't have any idea about it because we don't have the wards. And so we must have the wards. The third thing is the counter jungling. Whew. I mean, like,
so
in Silver, they're going to give you 4, 5, 6 rotations of clears just because they don't think about it. And you just go, thank you very much.
Thinking about before I switched to support like a year ago, I played jungle and I counter jungled way more. I don't know what was my main star. I believe I also played Evelynn, but I played Zac too. I love Zac sometimes too. And then I actually counter jungled more, but nowadays I'm actually lacking of it because I'm still scared of Evelynn. She's squishy. I don't like to go in the jungle.
But she farms so quickly, and she needs experience to scale, because you saw what happened when you had even a little bit of a lead. You just one-shot people, and that's fine, because all you're looking to do is, whenever your ult's up, try and kill 2 to 3 people. You know? Okay,
so more warding at my jungle, more vision control over my jungle, so no one knows I'm here.
Or you know where they are. I mean, even if you can't fight them, if you know he's there, you can avoid him.
Yeah. Okay.
That's all we want, right?
More meta awareness.
The map awareness is big, and also don't waste time in the early game. You know, if you need to go back, spend your gold, and don't waste time with these. I think you're trying way too hard to gank with Evelynn. Like now that you told me you play Graves and Skarner, okay, makes a bit more sense. But with Evelynn, you're not looking to do that. Our pressure comes from our ultimate and at level 6, and in the counter jungling, and from those kills is an objective. And in the mid to late game, we just got to pick. Can we take an objective? And in the Dragon's case, you could have. And when you do get a pick or find yourself in a close fight, you need to have quicker mechanics. You know, just quick, automatic, Q, you know?
Okay.
And I think if you do those things, you'll be more disciplined. But you seem to be very aware of that. It's just nice to sort of point it out and make a list, but...